I didn't block you when you linked up with him. You didn't block me. You don't speak on me, and I really truly try my hardest not to speak on you. They did that court case, and I was like, well, the old girl said whatever. I ain't buying it. I got to see proof of all this nonsense. And then Kiana was like, well, wait a minute. That don't mean that what the girl said wasn't true. That just meant that for me, my expectation, what I got proof of, I can prove. When I say that this man, wife, runs around with men and take pictures and go overseas and take family vacations without him, case in point, like she did on December 7th of last year, I mean it. This man has tried to put out so many false narratives on me and my family. I ain't got no love or patience for him. And anybody that rock with him that hard, I typically block them and don't deal with them. But because I know you got banged out on this app, they banged you out, they dragged you through the mud, I said, I'm not going to add to that. I'm not going to make her feel like that. I can tolerate, I don't come to your live. Sometimes I engage in your content if I see it. I can tolerate people being cool with people I'm not cool with because I am a grown woman. Okay? But you not Eminem, and that ain't Dr. Dre. Y'all ain't inheriting each other beefs. What y'all doing is y'all creating this playbook to make people feel as though they jealous of y'all. Now, what am I jealous of? A bathroom with a Dollar General bag on the handle of the door? A bathroom that's so embarrassing that I won't claim it? Mwah, that's so cute. That I won't claim it? A woman that goes live and do a court show on other people's drama? Is that the stuff that I'm jealous of? Is it numbers? Is it numbers? Because I don't come on here and beg y'all for gifts or cash apps or none of that stuff. Because last I checked, I paid $2,200 out of my paycheck in taxes per pay period. I don't need TikTok. I'm not nervous. I'm not crashing out. If they take TikTok, they just take it. Case in point, y'all can follow me on Bigo, pt1, just like my main page. And I got a picture of King. Y'all remind me to put that up. King is on Bigo. I'll do my gaming. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. I will check on the Sims before they take TikTok, probably this coming up Friday. So y'all know y'all people good. But the crashing out and the saying that people are jealous of y'all or that, we can't stand y'all being together, I'm going to tell you, I really don't care. If you want to deal with somebody that got wood grain teeth, a dirty bathroom, and a wife with a boyfriend, have at it. Everybody before you rejected Blaze. We rejected him. Keep that in mind. We rejected him because he was trash. Everybody, every woman that's semi-attractive rejected this man prior to him making his way to you. Last one touched the bitch. Keep him. Keep him. Keep him. We don't want him back. Keep him over there on court messy talk. Don't let that dude gas you up and make you think that somebody that don't come for you is coming for you. If I'm going to come for you, you know I'm going to do it point blank, period. I ain't finna sit here and play no game and throw little subs and innuendos. I don't do that. I'm grown. If I write that fucking check, I can cash it. And 215 energy don't mean shit to me. Period. It don't mean shit to me. This 314. 215 don't mean nothing to me. That just means you linked up with another person in your area code. In some weird quasi relationship, Mr. and Mrs. Steele, your significant other. I wish I ever catch my husband parading across the internet with Mr. Steele, your girl. He gonna get stole on. That's what's gonna happen. Because I would never disrespect my husband like that. Ever. My husband can name the people, the men, not the girls, but the men that I talk to on the phone. He can tell you if they TikTok or real life. Because see, in order to be in a respectable relationship, you must first respect your relationship. That's not cute. What's cute is when Braid said, I know Kappa don't play about her marriage. And no, the hell I don't. That's why I'm very about what I put on her about my spouse. Me and my spouse could be having knockdown, drag out, drag you through the door. We don't put our hands on each other. There's too many pum-pums up in this house for all of that. We don't do all of that, but we could be arguing like cats and dogs. Let me tell you who ain't never gonna know that. You hoes. You know why? Because when vows are exchanged, all these niggas on TikTok ain't in that marriage. I don't have no point to prove. Blaze say my husband cheating on me. He got kids all up and down the Midwest and the Eastern Seaboard and the Southern Seaboard and all this other shit in the Gulf of America per Trump. I don't give a goddamn. Bitch, you can have 100 motherfucking kids. I know I took them to get them nuts cut. Pull straight up to the dude that do the nut cutting. I was like, go on. I'm gonna go get me some coffee and I'll be back. Bitch. But I know what you got, Blaze. That's 3 motherfucking baby mamas. 2 unsuccessful ass. And one of them you put your hands on. Probably when you was cracked out in that rental house. Because your family put you the fuck out. Because your family don't deal with you. How you can't afford your damn basic bills. You know why? Because you a basic bitch. Before my husband allowed me to have a bathroom that looked like that, he will rip that motherfucker out with his bare hands and replace everything in it. My husband don't even allow us to walk in fucking snow. Nigga. That's a real man. I don't even have to look at his social medias, the few that he got, because I know he ain't doing shit. I don't have to go through that man's phone, bitch, because I got the code, bitch. I paid a fucking bill, bitch. I can see every phone number he texting and calling. But I trust my man. And if he fuck a bitch, he better bring that bitch check back to the crib. I'm built different than you broke ass hoes. I'm built different. It's about money. At the end of the motherfucking day, I love him. I sit in the motherfucking dirt with his ass broke than a motherfucker. But if I could pimp his ass out and get us out the dirt, you damn sure right. I've cascaded beyond, oh, he cheating on me, he doing this, he doing that. Nigga, you don't be with somebody that goddamn long and them your motherfucking pity patty ass motherfucking concerns. If the nigga cheating on you, leave him. And you should do that sooner than later. I'm an ignorant bitch. Nigga, I make money. I'm not trapped in no fucking relationship. Get the fuck up right now and go buy yet another house. On top of the ones I already got. I'm not foolish and I'm not childish. Grown women make sure no matter what happened, you got you and your motherfucking kids. While you sit on this app, Blaze, talking about, I make more than $100,000 a year. And then the girl uncovered your shit and showed that you was goddamn lying, even with the fake W-2 you had. Because you got to put up this facade. And for you goofy bitches that think that this man finna start a network and be like Zeus, a nigga that been in the game for years, and y'all up here selling yourselves out, selling other black women out, being weird and shit. That man ain't finna save you from the fucking ghetto. You bitches better get up and save yourself. Because if you're doing all of this for a show, you a piece of fucking shit. And if the motherfucking shoe fit, bitch, kick it and come for me. Because I do answer the call of the goddamn wow. You hoes is weird. Victimizing this dude. Who the fuck victimized Blaze when he exposed the DV survivors' whole doggone life on TikTok and then turned around and did it with Slim? I'm jealous of a punk bitch that come to the internet and expose DV survivors' social security numbers and addresses that got disabled kids. That ain't my ideal of a man. You gotta have something in order to make something. But let me tell you what I can't never be jealous of, a bitch like you. And I'm talking to the bitches that this fit. I ain't talking to everybody. You know who the fuck I'm talking to. So if you got a problem, bitch, drop a video. Drop your video. Do what you need to do. Ain't nobody ever gonna be jealous of Blaze. Because if that bitch can't secure his bitch in her crib, he can't do shit for me. My motherfucking bills is $10,000 a fucking month. The fuck this nigga gonna do for me? He can't pay for. He can't pay for a year. One a year. $1,000. 4 years behind. My bills is 10 grand a month. What the fuck is this bitch gonna do for me? I'll wait. Bitch, I'll be homeless. Fucking with a sad nigga like you. So, that's my spiel. Never, ever, ever would I ever be jealous of a motherfucker that took a leech. Nah, hold off on the people in the panel, because it's coming from me. I don't want nobody catching no stray. Just hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all up. Keep my things in there, though. I'm almost done. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not reading the comments. Appreciate the likes, the taps. Tap for me, share the live. But the thing about all of y'all that I noticed, because that was messy talk. All of this is messy talk, right? The thing that I noticed about messy talk is that y'all don't have no loyalties to like no fucking body at all. None. None. None of y'all real. Every last one of y'all run around in these cliques and these groups, right? But the minute somebody make you mad, you fall out from the group and everybody business get exposed. I'm from a city where you don't expose nobody unless you absolutely freaking have to. And it depends on who drew first blood. Some people that came for me, I drew first blood. I take it. And I'll be like, all right. Y'all literally out here touching on everybody. And then coming back telling the internet. And the only people y'all hurting is other women that look like you. These videos are on here forever. So-and-so messing with this one, touching that one. This one dating that one. This one did this. Like, why are y'all doing that? I mean, there's no sisterhood. There's no code. There's no respect. There's nothing. And yeah, people laugh and giggle and y'all think because y'all get 2,000 people in y'all live that they in there rocking with you. They not rocking with you. They not laughing with you. They laughing at you. They recording your stuff for that one time that you go do something good. Maybe run for public office. Maybe become the chief of police somewhere. And guess what? That video is going to resurface of you being the biggest hoe bag on TikTok. They archiving it all to ensure that you're not successful. It ain't about getting coins and gifts and cash apps and crash. It's not about that, y'all. Y'all young ladies, 20, 30 years old, y'all got the rest of y'all lives ahead of y'all. And y'all destroying it day by day on TikTok. You hoes act like y'all hate black women. I see a beautiful black woman and I be like, damn, sister bad. For example, Tib. I didn't even know Tib. When they was like, she got her body done. I went and looked at Tib. I said, damn, she bad. That's a baddie right there. Why should I be jealous of you? You look like me. You are me. I want you to be better than me. I want you to be better than me. I don't need to be jealous of you. I don't need to hate you. I don't need to mistreat you unless you think you're going to do it to me. But a lot of y'all, this is preemptive. And it's like, it's funny when you think about it, but when you really think about it, it's dark. Y'all out here putting people, kids, information out. Schools. That ain't what social media is for. Social media is to come on here, garner an audience, have fun. You should feel better when you leave somebody live and not worse. And a lot of y'all agitators ain't even from the black community. And that go for the ones that's my color too. A lot of y'all not from the black community. A lot of y'all dislike black people. And that's why y'all keep this stuff going. Just don't even want to calm nothing down. Just day after day after day after day, y'all in a box, talking crazy, looking crazy, Bonnet dirty as fucking dirt. Look like you picked that bad boy up off the bus stop next to Blaze flip-flop in his goddamn sock and put it on your head. Ain't washed your face, ain't brushed your teeth, ain't found no clean clothes. House disgusting. Bugs, rats, roaches, cum bugs, beetles, everything running around your crib. Kids screaming in the background. They unattended, just gotta fend for their damn self. Man gone down the road. You don't know where the hell he at. Lights about to get cut off. You're trying to escape your problems by coming to TikTok creating more problems. How the fuck is that mentally healthy? When you hit in live or your live go down, guess what? You still gonna face all them doggone problems. And like I didn't go live for like 2 months. I jumped in other people's boxes. Listen to a little bit of the nonsense, foolishness drop. They was over on King Live with. I was like, all right, King, I'm finna drop. Because you know what? For why? I ain't getting shit out of y'all sitting here talking about each other, beating each other up. And when that pretty little brown girl get ready to get out here and face this world, y'all done beat her the fuck up. But you know, that's how y'all treat y'all kids. And that's why your kids out here in these streets beat the fuck up and raggedy acting as fuck. Clowning in these streets. Ain't got no home training or common sense. Just out here wilding. Free my boy. Your boy then pum-pumed up a daycare and stuff. Nah, keep that little bad bastard in jail. Because if you don't raise your kids, guess what? Them boys got a plan for them. They gonna raise them for you. They locking our babies up at 12 and 13 years old. Locking them down. Obama had to say, hey, quit giving all these minors life sentences. Y'all black people really think that these people out here playing in your face. You really think they playing with y'all. They not playing with y'all. They got a plan for you. They got a plan for your bald head, black, fat ass mama sitting in the projects. They got a plan for your offspring. They got a plan for your man. They got a plan for everything. Y'all think that these people are playing. Half of y'all living up off of TikTok. Getting lines and shit. Now, TikTok admitted during the court hearing that they created their algorithm to be the easiest one to garner support. Thanks for joining the team. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the taps. I appreciate y'all. To garner support, right? On the 19th, they may snatch that from you. What are y'all gonna do? The ones that's paying rent out this shit, your car note, buying food, what are y'all gonna do? What's y'all plan of sustainability? Go apply for a DEI job as an astro fucking physicist? What are you gonna do? Y'all done sat up here all these years doing this fuck shit. And now, if them white boys up in SCOTUS and our few precious sisters that's in SCOTUS decide to uphold the law that them other white boys put in place, all of y'all incomes is gone. Now, bitch, you knew this was coming. You had time to apply for a job. You had time to build up your other platforms. I myself spoke to people directly and said, start building up your other platforms because it looked like TikTok finna go bye-bye. And if it don't, y'all scare me because y'all don't know how to diversify your fucking income. All y'all know is sit on TikTok, create chaos and havoc, traumatize everybody, and motherfucking collect coins, cash apps, and gifts. That's all y'all know. And I'm ashamed of y'all. Some of y'all. Some of y'all act real goddamn slow. Y'all finna be fucked if they take TikTok. A third of you bitches is finna be homeless. Another third of you bitches' cars is finna be repossessed and possibly homeless. And the last third of you motherfuckers that actually do legitimately get up and go to work, kudos to you. That's what I want to say. Now, out of all of that, I ask you again, Bella, what the fuck am I jealous of? What the fuck am I jealous of? I have a diversified portfolio and diversified income. If one in, I still have the other income coming in. I will never be beholden to anybody. Ever. I don't give a fuck if I lay on the side of you or I work on the side of you. I'll never be beholden to anybody until I close my eyes and somebody got to do something with my dead ass body. But guess what? I already took care of that. Because I don't trust them niggas either. Been and threw my ass in a goddamn dumpster. We ain't got to buy no $10,000 coffin for mama dead ass. Been and left my black ass in the morgue. Because I tell them the same thing. Your black ass go out here and get fucked up, I'ma leave you in the morgue. Just like when Arby showed up and beat Blaze's ass. Had he got fucked up on that sidewalk and I was his wife, bitch. The county sweeper gonna come get you. They gonna come street sweep your ass, bitch. Because you knew you couldn't fight when you ran your ass out there in flip-flops and socks. Now you knew you couldn't fight, Blaze, but you took your black ass out there at a at motherfucking Vantage? Arby's was brave, but I think Arby's was willing to go barefoot on that ass. Baby, I would never fight in these bad boys. You heard me? You ain't finna beat my ass in no damn crock. I'm coming with all Carhartt boot on your ass. Timberland. I don't even do no tennis shoes, bitch. I'm putting on a boot, bitch. I'm like, get you down, I'm gonna help you. Ain't no way, this ain't hard enough. This fold up. You ain't gonna have my toes all curled up. Bitch, don't let me get you on that ground. You took your ass out there like you had hyped yourself up in that basement and thought you really could box. Because you done ran around with that one dirty ass. Remember you had that one dirty ass motherfucking boxing glove and you kept posting that picture you bought like you was a real boxer. You had fucked around and thought you was Mike Tyson. And Arby's came in some fucking Crocs and spanked your ass like a kindergartner that was playing in the doggone toilet. He put you to sleep. Night, nigga. Now I'm supposed to be jealous of that. Bella, your non-boyfriend got his ass beaten, smeared all over TikTok. You think I'm jealous? I can't speak for these other hoes, but I like my niggas non-beat the fuck up. I lose a little bit of respect for you when you get your ass kicked. As I would think that my husband would lose respect for me if somebody came in here and beat my ass right now. He'd be like, hold up, why you getting your ass beat? Bella, you think we jealous of that? Did you not know your man got your friend got his ass beaten, smeared? It's in the back of your mind, just like you know that he can't pronounce Genstigator. And he called Genstigator Gensetter. And you tried to, like, coach his slow ass into Genstigator. And this motherfucker kept saying Gensetter. Bella, what I want to say to you, like for real, on a serious note, that nigga slow, girl. And you entertaining that nigga make you look slow. All right? That's it. That nigga slow. And by you, and I called that nigga out along, man, when I met that dude. Like, I was like a weekend, I said, this dude can't pronounce little bitty ass words. A motherfucker out here talking and he mispronounced little bitty ass words like dog and goddamn cat, bitch. That nigga slow. I told people, I was like, man, don't let that man talk for us. Because we was in that group, Blaze the Fold. I was like, man, we shouldn't let that dude go out and like make statements for us because he's fucking slow. And that's how I found that other people thought he was slow too. And I was talking to other people. I was like, this nigga slow, yo. On some for real shit. All right, y'all, that's me for now. I did my shout outs. Is there anybody else I owe a shout out to before I went rogue, baby. I was like, hell nah. Dude, don't be up here. Do not be up here speaking for the group. Because you make us look like we all got IEPs, and I ain't like that. Now, I might have had a little IEP because I might have been a bitch back in the day in elementary school. But, bitch, I ain't have a slow nigga IEP. I had a bad nigga IEP. Now, ain't nothing wrong with a bad nigga IEP, but a slow nigga IEP, oh, no, hell no. Because them the motherfucking kids where it's only like 4 kids in the goddamn classroom. And all them niggas eat snot and bite the teacher thigh when she walk by. No. Blaze was in the 4 nigga classroom. I was in everybody else's classroom, and they just said, hey, when she get mad, she get to walk out in the hallway. Partially probably because my ass crazy as fuck. I had a bad nigga IEP. There is a difference, y'all, between a bad nigga IEP and a slow nigga IEP. That nigga tell that nigga spell IEP. Ask him what DEI stand for. Ask him some test questions. Simple. What alphabet come after L, nigga? I bet you that nigga can't tell you. I think that bitch can't read. He go on live with a fucking, like, I got a filter on. I got that black girl filter on. It is filtering. But he go on live with a filter. You a hoe out here in these streets, Blaze. I don't know no nigga that filter their goddamn face to light skin, bitch. Remember when you accused me of lightening myself up? Bitch. Huh. Well, it's filter for the face, not the tits. Because in the wintertime, my black ass ain't outside. Because it's cold. I don't have a lot to do outside, so I ain't in the sun. So I get like 5 shades darker in the summer. You fucking skull bucket. Because that's all your skull is a fucking bucket at this point. Just holding some fluid. Come guzzling, bitch. Don't come in nobody live and try to troll me. You so nasty and disgusting. I wouldn't even consider you a replacement to 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 a nigga I know. Just a nigga I know. You the bottom of the barrel. Like, it could be me and you on this earth. And God, if there is one, could say, Kappa and Blaze, if y'all don't repopulate the earth, humankind will die out with you. Well, bitch, we finna die. As a matter of fact, so I make sure you don't try to do nothing sneaky. I'm gonna find you and out you first. And then just live the rest of my bald-headed ass life on earth until I go. Start over, God, because you fucked up. You left the last 2 motherfuckers on this earth that cannot stand each other. I can't stand that dude. And I know you wipe back to front. And I know your nuts is hard and crusty with boo-boo. You look like you smell like pee-pee and boo-boo. Because we know what your teeth look like. Them bitches wood grain. You got Wagoneer teeth. In your fucking head currently. You make $100,000, bitch, and your teeth the color of this goddamn closet behind me. You can do a payment plan on some fucking teeth. But at this point, the only thing they can do is, in the fucking irony of Bella being in dental health. I ain't gonna say that. Bella, you ain't never seen his teeth, baby. Like, really seeing them motherfuckers? That motherfucker got barnacles growing off of his teeth. His shit looked like it was down by the Titanic. That's probably why he was so upset the Titanic people, kaboomed. But his shit looked like it been underwater 1,000 leagues for 100 years. That nigga got organisms growing in his mouth. And you literally sit up there as a dental person and have a straight face and believe and hang on this every word. And we friends and you're my best good buddy and shit like that. Well, get that nigga a coupon to your office. You best good buddies. Best good buddy at least a tooth a week. This is like literally what you do. Steal the fucking thing from your office and go to his house. Meet the nigga on the bus stop and his mouth. The nigga mouth is shellacked and you're in dental care. That's not an equally yoked friendship. I'm sorry. If my mouth was shellacked, I would be like, hey, Bella, I know you only know me from TikTok. Can you put in a word with the dentist for me to unshellack my fucking mouth? You bitch is weird. Oh, King, I'm sorry. I met King. Mr. Jones, you meant to come up here? Normally, Mr. Jones don't come in.
Hey, listen, first of all, stop trying to thirst trap on TikTok. Get your life together. Grow up. First of all, stop trying to thirst trap on TikTok. Get your life together. Grow up. First of all, stop trying to thirst trap on TikTok. Get your life together. Grow up. First of all, stop
Am I
That's
echoing?
not
Are
my
you
echo.
saying
I
that to
promise
me?
you, that's not my echo. That's not me. That's the person at the bottom. That's the person at the bottom. I promise you, that's not my echo. That's not me. That's the person at the bottom. Llama Be Better needs to mute. They got
Hold
a bad
on.
echo. Llama Be Better needs to.
Llama Be Better is me.
Oh, you
Let
need
me
to.
mute myself.
You got to mute that.
I gotta find which one I'm on though.
You got to mute that. You're doing too much.
Okay.
All right, good. Secondly, you know I love you. You know I love you, sis. Why they still making videos to this day? It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. I ain't responded to not a goddamn thing you've ever said, bro. You got knocked out in the streets. I warned you. I said, hey, listen, don't say anything else about me because somebody might come touch you. And he was like, no, they won't. And then the next day, you got touched. Like, listen, bro, get your life together. Like, go find something to do with your free time. Read a goddamn book. You know what I'm saying? Touch some grass. Like, I don't know, play with your dangling. Do anything but say anything about me, because that shit be getting you fucked up. That shit ain't done nothing but fucked your life up.
He can't read a book. In front of his house is no grass, though, and he ain't got no penis.
You ugly. Your mama don't love you.
That was great, Marshall. You're doing good, man.
You smell like dirty socks.
You're gonna make him upset. He's gonna be upset.
Oh, man. Hey, listen. I warned you. Listen, Eric, I'm not going to get beat up on a live stream and ever come back. You beat me up on a live stream, and that's the end of my TikTok career. That's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. You got beat up on a live stream, bro. And then they made Suede the Remix God fucking videos about you. Get it together, my guy. Get it together. Find something better to do with your life, because this ain't it. This wasn't the path that Jim Crow Jesus chose for you. This wasn't it. He wants you to do something else. Find your nuts. I don't know. Do something else. That's right. Go fishing.
I'm so sorry that he's still making videos about you, man.
You think I care?
That's
Bro,
crazy.
you can't be ugly and dumb. Pick a struggle. Like, I don't like what the fuck I care for. Make all the videos you want about me. You'll still be irrelevant. Like, you still won't mean shit. Your mama still won't love you. You'll still be a nobody. You'll still be ugly. Your breath will still smell bad. You will still have bad teeth. Your penis will still be small or non-existent. All of those things will still be true. So make all the videos you want. Nobody, and still nobody's gonna watch them.
Oh, Jesus. This read is crazy. Oh, man, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones got me up. No. He said you can't be ugly and dumb. You can't be ugly and dumb, y'all. You can't be ugly and dumb.
Yeah, if you're gonna be ugly, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be smart. And if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta at least be good looking. You can't be ugly and dumb. That shit will never work out for you. You can't be ugly, dumb, have bad teeth, and a tiny penis, and get beat up in front of your wife and kids. None of those things have ever happened to me. My face card has never declined. I ain't never been dumb. I ain't never had a little dick. And I ain't never got beat up in front of my wife and kids. Like, at some point, you gotta give up, bro. At some point, you gotta, like, you know what? This life ain't for me. I ain't built for this life. Go order you a pizza, smoke you a J, and take you a nap.
You think it's jealousy, Mr. Jones? You think he just jealous of certain men?
Oh, I know it is. I know it is. I know it is.
Heartbreak, I
Listen,
see you.
let me
Nah,
tell you,
you
let me
ain't
let me
slick.
let me tell you let me tell you exactly how it played out. Let me tell. I know. I'm about to tell him to be quiet. Let me tell you exactly how it played out. He made a video with you know who. We're not gonna mention, you know what I'm saying, anybody else's name. He made a video with you know who. I sent him a message and I said, bro, this puts you in harm's way. It's probably best if you don't do this. And he said, I'll do whatever I want. You scared, you messaged me immediately. So I was like, okay, cool. See you soon. And then the next day, you see him getting his fronts knocked on TikTok Live. So at some point, listen, my dad told me at a very young age, he said, close your mouth, save your teeth. Daddy. Close your mouth, save your teeth. And with teeth like that, I guess it don't matter to you. Daddy, can I? But I have perfect teeth, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's certain shit that I just won't say because you know what I'm saying? Knock my fronts. I might have to put you in a box. Dad. But I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
Papa, you look so stinking cute. I just stopped by to say that I got to join Princella's Zoom meeting at 8, but you look so cute.
Thank you. Wait a minute, that might be me. Thank you. I appreciate it, Heartbreak. I know you up to no good. Come on up, Poozy.
No, I'm about to go do something positive. They're trying to blame me for being opposition in another live, so I'm trying to freaking escape. I know they're probably going to catch me over here. But over in AJ's live, they're trying to plead a case, and I have to be in Princella's Zoom meeting at 8 in 30 minutes to be positive a little bit. I'm drunk, though, but I'm going to come in there.
Okay. Okay.
Toxic side of me want to fight with you, but I have to go be positive somewhere else. So maybe yeah.
I'm live. Come back and fight with me.
All right.
Hey, baby.
Bye, King of Hearts.
Miss Kiana.
Later.
Yeah, I see you, baby. Oh, why you on Lucy page?
Yeah, let me have it for a minute.
Okay, let me.
Jones said his daddy told him to keep his mouth closed, right?
I'm just here for gifts. Hey,
Close your mouth.
Kiana.
Close your mouth. Save your
Close his
teeth.
mouth, right? Okay, so Blade
Close
Daddy
your mouth,
never
save
told him
your
that.
teeth.
That's why teeth look like that. That's why they all green and yellow and shit like that.
That's the safest.
Last thing Blade Daddy told him was, I'll be back. And they ain't never come back with the milk yet.
Check. Do I got an echo? Do I got the echo?
But as soon as I get off this live, I gotta block Capita.
Why? What I do? I hadn't even been live.
As soon as I get off this live, I gotta block Kappa. Kappa said,
What I do?
I'm a thirst trap and talk shit.
Oh no, you too tight for that. You know, we friends, man.
Ooh, good evening. Good evening.
You know how that be. And I love your family, man. I love what you did for them girls. Thank you for that. We actually was gonna talk about that. Not what you did, but or your situation. We was gonna talk about mommyhood.
Good evening,
Like
good people.
hey, truck.
Good evening.
So our lady of the hour is actually here, which is Poozy Woozy. She felt like, and so let me set the rules. Okay, this not a drag tea. This not a denigrate tea live. This not a comfort tea live. I just really want to give you the floor and kind of understand what you went through when you were making a statement that you were making, and I can play it so that everybody will have context. Do you want me to? Is it gonna trigger you? Because I ain't gonna do it if it's gonna trigger you. You on mute.
No triggers.
Poozy got a slave to the side, y'all. Got a slave.
Had to go throw me a wig on so I could be, you know.
I'm gonna play. She put it up. If it's still on her page, I'm gonna play what was said. What you'll hear is Poozy. I'm sorry, the music is really loud on it, and it was Poozy having a moment about motherhood. So let me play it.
So hard, and y'all ain't really understanding the words I'm saying. I never wanted to be nobody fucking mama. I never want a kid. I understood you. I understand you. Is there someone who can help you?
Now, let me Hold on, let me turn my volume down. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, here we go.
With taking her for a couple of months. Stop asking me that dumb shit. No. She was vegan. She got court order papers to be with her fucking father. Ain't nobody done nobody to her. She's fucking problematic. She's mean. She's disrespectful. She's hateful. I have to deal with a child who was not wanted. It's mine. I have to deal with this shit. I have to deal with it.
So, T-Time posted this in response to, I guess it was a video. Poozie can explain more. There was a video that Poozie responded on, and she said, BS, I wish my 15-year-old would think I'm going to let her run away, because why the fuck do she not want to be at home, first of all? And so T put 12:26, 11:15, Tanya Michelle listening to an older live about tea time. And then underneath is, before we speak on others' parenting, never forget the struggles in your own. As parents, we do all we can to raise our children. We get tired, we get weary, we become defeated, but all in all, we keep going. So, panel, what's y'all thoughts on what was said? And also Poozie, so over here, for the people that came, that's from Messy Talk, you cannot pay me to drop anybody. Mods, y'all, let them go, let them talk. I do like one at a time. I don't like a lot of screaming. We're not going to mommy shame. We're not going to pile up on. We're not going to beat up on her. Or daddy shame or any of that. We're going to have a good conversation. And we're going to be supportive to maybe a young pregnant mom that's in the audience right now in the comment section. Don't know what baby blues or what it looked like to be a mama. Because we live in a social media world. So you go to Instagram and it's covered with all these perfect mamas. It's covered with all these perfect babies. Well, there's no perfect family. There's no perfect mom. There's no perfect dad. No such thing as a perfect baby. Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. And I'm, for one, will tell y'all without...
Y'all know that's my right-hand man. We had already went through all of this shit. And here this lady come. I remember I was walking across the field to go to the thrift store to go get some curtain rods so I could finish putting my children's rooms together. And I'm having this conversation, and then all of a sudden, here we come with this coddling and trying to fix this and trying to fix that, and ain't nothing even fucking wrong. I'm just learning how to raise this particular child that's going through this particular stage. And when I made the comment, through all the things that this 13 to 15 has been my most trying years with any of my 4 daughters. With this one. My other daughters wasn't like that. They were more respectable. Mommy, mommy, mommy. She got here and started calling me bitch. I was all kind of disrespectful stuff. She buffing up her chest. She slamming doors. And I'm like, what the hell happened to my baby? Where is my baby? And I realized, more than likely, she probably got adjustment disorder with anxiety like her mama do. It's probably genetic. So I continue to talk to her and get things together. And for that, just that one part of that video, I hate edits, but we have to deal with them, right? That one part of that video, I changed before it got aired. As far as change, I mean, learned how to not talk my shit about my family on TikTok, on live. So the video actually got played when she was going into the kitchen, and she looked at me and she said, Mama, I am so sorry. She just got to apologizing. And here I'm thinking, ooh, I done fucked my baby up, child. She done heard me going off on her, talking about I ain't never want to be a mama. Never wanting to be a mother was never wanting to be a young mother. I had my first child at 16, pregnant at 15. My mama raised her. I didn't want to be a mama. Shout out to my village, because they made sure that child grew. Even to this day, that child knows I love you, but I'm still learning how to be your mama because I didn't raise you. And that was best for you. But that baby still called me mama. Outside of the incident we had the other day when she came here calling me Poozy. But as a parent, the same way no pregnancy is the same, no child is going to be the same. Now, I had her when I was 26, so I should have been well off, mentally prepared. I was stable and everything. Everything was fine. Didn't do no drug, well, didn't 420, didn't drink, none of that. I was actually in college when I got pregnant with her. Literally in medical office assistant. And after we end the live, I called her dad, and I was like, he still had temporary custody of her. The case hadn't completely closed, but the state already knew that I got my baby back because they gave her back to me. So as I'm calling him, talking to him, we're trying to figure out, why is she so angry? Where did all this anger come from? Well, like they say, you can't be with your baby 24/7. And she did admit that the little girl up the street, kind of put her on to 420. So then I'm like, oh, mood adjustments. Okay, I get it. But I'm not the type of parent that my kids can't come and talk to, and I'm glad that she felt like she could talk to me. And I'm talking to her, and I'm like, well, do you feel like you want to be a smoker? Like, tell me now what we need to do. It's 2023. Ain't no telling what they might give you CBD. The dogs get CBD. Maybe you could get CBD. I'm willing to help my children cope through life, whichever way is best for them, with medical assistance to make sure things are done properly. She admitted that she didn't need none of that. She was fine. She was cool. She just didn't like being back in Louisiana because she hates it here.
Fair.
Being able to, both of us, being able to, I call it, I give my kids 5 minutes of cussing. Judge my parenting, I don't give a fuck. But I need them to get it off their chest. Now, you can't cuss me out. But whatever it is that's bothering you, I need you to get it off. And then we'll talk about it. We'll go through the steps of what was all of that. So with her, again, we've been here for 2 years. She hates Louisiana. She hates it today, but she's better today. And the video can't hurt me or trigger me anymore because we've grown from that. She's not my same problematic child. She's my dishwasher. She's my cooker. She's my cleaner. She's my mail go-getter. Every now and again, she'll have one of them, I call them her daddy moments. Every now and again, she'll have one of them shaft moments. But it don't take nothing for me to tell her, who the hell you think you talking to? I haven't been disrespected verbally anymore. And I let her see the video. I let her hear the video with the intentions of seeing how she felt if she had heard that without me being present. I wanted to bring it to her first. Then I brought it to my twins who are 13. I brought it to my 26-year-old. She had a mental breakdown because it flashed back memories of me not raising her. She won't seek therapy, but I wish that she would. My oldest son, he 19 and he ain't thinking about none of us. He right now just living his best life in college. So I took it to all my children to see how they felt. And I had to explain to them, no, you weren't planned, but you were definitely wanted. You weren't planned, but you were wanted. Me and her dad was in a relationship for 3 years before we got pregnant. We just wasn't meeting, the sperm just wasn't meeting the egg. And then one day, boom, we got a baby. Her dad raised her so I could go to college. So I do feel like she missed out on a lot of motherly love because I was trying to be a better woman for my family. Yeah, I had one of them niggas that sat on the couch, but he kept that house clean and he called them cheering hell. Okay? He wasn't just sitting on his ass. I think the disconnect between me and her really came from me being in college and not spending her first 6 months with her. I didn't get that skin time that they give the children now. You get to have your baby on your chest for an hour after you have birth. They didn't do that with us, Kappa. They took our babies and we couldn't see them for 12 motherfucking hours. She was one of them babies. So I think that everything that we do collectively comes together, but she's also the child that watched her sister transition over a week's time. They shared a room together. She's the one that wanted her sister to not leave her. Her sister, and myself are triplets. We look like we got the same mama and daddy. Being that she went through 5 days of watching her sister transition, she'll never be right. Mentally, she's always going to be depressed. It could be a day, today could be a day that she has a mental memory of her and her sister, and a stranger can say, "Hey, baby girl, how you doing?" Oh! And the people like, "What's wrong with that girl?" "It's not your fault, sir. I'm sorry. You don't know. Today one of them days." We call them Tookie days. My daughter's name was Tookie. We call them Tookie moments. I'm sorry. And I'd be like, "Are you having a Tookie moment or you just mad? Is it a cycle day or Tookie day or just who you is?" So we started breaking down our emotions and giving them breaking down her emotions and giving them names to help verify. Because we got daddy moments. We got mama moments. We got sibling moments. We got grandma moments. Because she like me. She don't hold her tongue. When you piss off, she gonna tell you how she feel. That's mine. I expect it. Being able to talk to her is what led me to that comment. And I'm about to land my plane. Because we had went through all of that, when I seen that video, I literally had to have been in motion. Photographically, I can't remember I had to be in the clouds, way up to Jupiter somewhere. I just can't recall the initial moments. But my mind said, I wish the hell my 15-year-old would think she finna run out this door. And maybe it's because I'm in a small city. They're not gonna be able to run too far. Somebody mama gonna be and tell you after the street lights come on, "Hey, did your mama know you over here, girl? Call your mama, tell her to come on get you." So for me, I would think if she ran away from my home, and this is only my thoughts of if my child walked out one of these two doors, why did she leave? I'm going to say it was something I did. I'm going to say it was something I said. I'm going to say it was something I neglected to pay attention to. Because we thick as thieves. We've been best friends since, me and all my daughters are like best friends, real shit. Like just keeping it real. So for me, it was, what would I have possibly done to my baby to make her want to go face the world by herself with no money, no clothes, no nothing. And I myself was a runaway. I wasn't gone but for like 4 hours, but I tried it. So for me, I would have felt like what I felt like when I ran away. My mama was mean. I had to be perfect. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. It was so many rules in my mama's house. So I just got fed up with not being able to verbally express myself in class without being told I was blurting out and getting an F in conduct as a disruption to the class when I was only trying to help the class. So as I look at my daughter now and that comment, my heart still stands the same. There's absolutely no malicious intent, but I am aware and thankful for all the women who helped me to recognize the shade of shading another mother and her personal experience with her child. And I have been, and I still am, apologetic for my actions. And that's all I got.
That's what's up. I hope T is able to hear that. I hope
Llamas, if not, can y'all take that piece and put it out so that T can hear that? Absolutely. So I'm gonna tell you, T, you live in a smaller area where y'all got more of a neighborhood, family approach, community approach, right? T live in a major metropolitan area. So same as with my children, if they make it to STL, you may never see them kids again. If they make it to Chicago, you may never see, even the suburbs of Chicago is populated, right? Really heavily populated. Those kids can disappear and be gone for weeks or months at a time. They'll go from house to house to house, and you hope and pray that, you know, somebody that's predatory don't get a hold of your child and go do something. We all know the dangers of getting away from your parents and getting out in these streets, right? But when we were younger, we didn't know. My mom would think I was at the mall. I'm down the way fighting with two grown women, and it's, you know, crazy shit like that. So yeah, I'm not going to shame you or be mad at you or be angry at you for what you said. And I'm glad you took accountability, noting that what was said could have, you know, been seen as shade towards T, because you don't live the life T lived. You don't live where she lives. So it's hard to understand how quick our little brown babies are taken and snatched and put into the sex trade. And they do that because they consider our brown babies as what they call throwaway bodies. That's what they call us. That's what they call our babies, throwaways. See, a white girl, a white blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl, the whole United States gonna be looking for that girl, right? The whole United States. Remember that Gabby Petito? The whole United States stopped what they was doing to look for that little girl. But our brown babies, if we get a piece of coverage on the news, we doing good. And that's only because somebody kicked up enough dirt and enough mess for the news media to feel guilty to run a story. We've had so many little babies go missing. It's a little girl. She went into that freezer up in Chicago. They paid the mom off. That child, that McDonald child, they unalived him in the middle of the street. The police did. Hid it, lied about it. They paid the mama off. The mama a crackhead. They gave her $2 million. That mama went and probably done smoked that up. That's gone. That didn't hit the news for 3 years in Chicago. That's what T fighting. Up there near Chicago, she's fighting that urban setting where your babies can literally disappear from up. Ain't nobody gonna call on no little black teenage girl walking down the street or sitting on the bus stop or riding in the car with two grown men. Ain't nobody gonna call on that because nobody in Chicago fuck with each other, because you're in a major urban area where you can't say nothing or somebody gonna pull out a pew pew and, you know, unalive you. Just watch the news. And she not too far from Chicago. I don't think T did anything to cause her child to run away. I think sometimes our kids get under peer pressure. They think the grass is green on the other side. If I run away, I ain't got to listen to mama. I ain't got to listen to her rules. I ain't got to go to school. I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to do that. We all thought we knew it all at 15, 16 years old, right? We thought we could beat our parents up. We thought we can go out here and just make it. People just going to take care of us. You know, your friend's mom only going to let you stay on the couch for so long. You know what I'm saying? And that's what T's fighting. She's fighting that influence, and she's fighting what we call an urban influence. Whereas in a smaller town, smaller city like what you live in, your neighbor gonna call and say, you know what? I seen your daughter hopping up the street at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, I know she was supposed to be in school. Well, T neighbor might not call unless they tight. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't want to get in other people's mess. That's what that is. It's just a difference in area. T faced a lot of adversity in her life. She's talked about it on the app. You faced a lot of adversity in your life. You talked about it on the app. I don't think at this point y'all should even be beefing at the end of the day. T been through this. You got a 15-year-old. You can learn from what T been through. And reaching out to her in the DMs would have been a good way to do that. Like, hey, I want to hear your story. Even if y'all talk on IG or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because you going through that where your daughter has been, her life was disrupted, her equilibrium's thrown off, and y'all working through unfortunately, the death of a sibling and your child. So it's a lot of dynamics in that house. And do I think you evil? Hell no, Poozy. I think you funny as hell. I think you're a good person. You got a good heart. You're a good mama. You try. I know you struggle with them 6 kids. I know you struggle. I struggle with 3. Well, you got 3 left in the house. So you got 3 left in the house. I struggled my ass off for 3 kids. So I don't think you're a bad mama. And I don't think you really wanted to like go for T's jugular. I believe you was thinking out loud and it came out ugly. And T, it hurt T feelings because at the end of the day, T must have cared about you because she paid your phone bill. She must have cared about you. That's what I see. I see two women that had the propensity to be good to each other and be good for each other and support each other. And instead, some missteps caused y'all to hate each other. And that's not, you only meet like 7 real people in your whole life. And if you throw, and I believe T, I don't agree with everything T do, and T know I don't, because me and T split hairs over Slim to God. We split hairs over Slim. I don't agree with everything she do. I don't agree with everything you do. But I don't think that y'all two should be beefing the way that y'all beefing and going after each other kids and going after each other motherhood. Because at the end of the day, y'all is 2 black mamas. And if we don't have each other back, who the fuck got our back? Nobody. So I think you owe T, because you drew first blood. I think you owe T an apology. And it needs to be heartfelt. That's just my advice. You don't have to take it. But I think it needs to be a heartfelt apology. And Poozy, since the disrespect was so loud, baby, the apology needs to be just as loud when you're ready. Go ahead. You can come off mute. You ain't going to get...
Okay. No, I don't be knowing if it's going to echo or not. Just 2 things. The other night I did go back and listen to the entire video. And I was able to hear her call her daughter. And I was able to hear her daughter's answer to her mother's question as to what could I have done better then. And the daughter admitted that she was being, she just was ready to start being grown. She was ready to start living an adult life is how I received that. Not like she was ready to go be 25 and 30 and pay bills and stuff. She just was ready to touch that adult atmosphere. And I understand present day how loud my apology needs to be, but I'm still standing on knowing that she feels comfortable with admitting that my daughter unalived herself because of me. So we both, until we both figure out, because I know mine is more present, but hers has been for 2 years. I've been holding this, knowing that that's how she feels about my daughter's unaliving situation. Unalive caused by depression is what was on her death certificate. So before I can honestly apologize, I can't, because my daughter didn't do that because of me. She did it behind her boyfriend.
Would it be fair to say that when you think about your baby and you think about your little 15-year-old baby, if you think about a child being trafficked and what that entails, could you see that trauma?
But what? Yes.
About
it's a movie. I don't know if y'all seen it called Trafficked. And
I don't have 2.5 hours, but T want to come up.
It's a movie called Trafficked.
No.
And I've watched it.
Hold on, that's different. I'm talking about your baby being out here in these streets with people doing God knows what to them. Could you see how traumatizing that could be for the mother? I'm not.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay,
most
so
definitely.
when we blame the mother, even though the child clearly said, "I did what I wanted to do at that time," right? That was her response. Right. So do you understand how traumatizing? Remember, T's playing this in her mind over and over and over again. I
ain't even gonna hold y'all.